what exactly are we about? What is Creative Slingers of Ink? Who is it? What do we do? What do we offer? All of those lovely questions. I am going to go through an overview. I actually just did this presentation for a group at a networking event, so I'm going to use that same presentation. Let's go over to the share screen. Alrighty, Creative Slingers of Ink. Woohoo! Who am I? So, I am Mandy Jo. This is me and my awesome husband. We enjoy traveling, thus the cooler that's behind us. That was taken, one of our many trips. I'm not quite sure which one. But it is fairly recent, and it is one of our awesome trips. We got married in May of last year. 2 weeks later, we up and moved to South Carolina from Michigan, because that's what you do when you get married. You get up and you move. So I, myself, have 2 boys. Rick also has 3 boys, so together there's a total of 5 boys. One of the awesome things that I enjoy doing is baking and making candies. So this year for Christmas, I made chocolate chip cookie dough fudge, coconut macaroons, chocolate covered pretzels, and rock candy in a variety of flavors. I also enjoy decorating. Like, seriously, I love Halloween and Christmas. So Halloween and Christmas, and I got our neighbor to join in for some inflatables. Gotta love that when you can get the neighbor to do it too. Alrighty, who else am I? I'm a writer. Yes, I wrote 3 books. My first book, Adventures in Walking from the Couch to 5K. Yes, it is a training manual, but I wrote it in a fictional story format. So what's that mean? That means it's an easy read and not a boring training manual. It is actually my story mixed in with some fiction, and I renamed the characters just to protect the innocent and the guilty. My second book, Amaranth, the Evil Witch's Daughter. And actually I just thought of something. There we go. The Evil Witch's Daughter. That is fantasy. I created everything, the world, everything about the world, and where Amaranth lives in Merith Kingdom. So, yes, this is purely fiction, lots of fantasy, all the fantasy creatures. And then I have A Stormy Travel Through Time. This book is time travel with historical fiction mixed in. It is based on my great-grandfather and his brother when they came from Germany to the U.S. One of my favorite books, actually. And if you want to let me know that you are watching this, that'd be greatly appreciated. Leave me a message, because hopefully I can read the comments here. We'll find out. Alrighty, who is Creative Slingers of Ink? Creative Slingers of Ink is a supportive community for writers of all levels. We empower indie and small press authors with opportunities to network, learn, and grow creatively. Whether you're just starting or refining your craft, CSI is here to help you achieve your writing goals. So where and how did it all begin? It began with me asking Karen, who is the owner of Sweetwaters Coffee Tea in Novi, Michigan, if I could have a book signing at her coffee shop. She said, yeah, why don't you stop by and check the place out? Because I'd actually never been there, because it's coffee and tea, and I don't drink coffee or tea. But I found out they have awesome hot chocolates, lemonades, and to die for lemon bars. And the pretzel sandwiches are really good too. So I went once I went and checked it out, I noticed, hey, there's lots of room in here. Can I have friends? And she said, sure. So Danielle and Diana joined me for a book signing, and what happened was I put up a sign. Karen let me put up a sign in her shop that said, hey, meet the authors. Here they are. Here's who's going to be here. And she started getting questions of who all was going to, who all was going to be there and how can they join, either they themselves or a friend of theirs. And so Karen just kept giving me the names. Perfect. I love it. Thus, it was born. Alrighty. So what do we, now that you know how we started out with the Meet the Author events at the coffee shops. Now what? What else? What do we offer? Writing sessions. These are in person in Greenville, South Carolina, or they are virtual in our Ink and Image, or in our Inkwell Community Circle. So we've got the two areas. You know what? I am going to check real quick. Is this even going? Make sure my volume's off. Did I go live? Don't know. Yes, awesome. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So writing sessions are in person, they are virtual. What are they? What should someone expect to see at the writing sessions? You come in, if you're in person, we meet at 6:30 for dinner at the Chick-fil-A, and at 7 we highlight what everyone's doing, what we're writing that evening, and then we get into writing, and we just write for the next hour and 45 minutes ish. So at about 8:45, we come back together, take out our earbuds, whatever, and check in. How do we do? And that's what our writing sessions are like in person. Little twist on that for when we are virtual is we actually have writing sprints. So we meet at 7, we do an introduction, what are we working on tonight, and then we sprint for 10 minutes and write, come back, check in, do 30-minute sprints, come back, check in, do an overall check-in at the end of the evening to see how did we do. And it's, what are we writing? It's whatever you're currently working on. What else do we offer? Glad you asked. Our Inkwell Community Circle, this is our virtual meeting place. This is where we also hold the virtual writing sessions. Great place to come together. We've got discussion topics. We've got all kinds of things. I actually did a tour of this. I was actually doing it for what I thought was inside the Facebook group, and it ended up being public. So there's another video that delves really deep into our Inkwell Community Circle. You'll want to check it out. And we have the Ink and Image Challenge, monthly book cover contest. This is free. Free for the authors to enter, free for the voters to vote. Great. We have a different genre each month. And then in October, we're going to have masters and have who won overall. So what events do we have coming up for the public, which is also for authors? Meet the Authors in Michigan, intimate events that connect authors and readers, or authors with readers. These are actually, you can see one author, you can see 2, 3, 4. I think the most that I put at one time is 5. And that really depends on the location if we have room for that. And if we have more than that, what we'll do is we will have them in shifts. So they go from 11 to 3:30. If we have more authors, some of those will be 11:30, 11 to 1, and then 1:30 to 3:30. Yes. Next up, Festival of Books and Creativity. This is coming up on June 29th in Novi, Michigan. This is a brand new event for us. This is an outdoor event for us. We've never been outdoors. We've typically only done indoor events. So this is going into new territory. We have, I'm not quite sure how many tents we're going to have yet. That we are working on. But there's going to be authors and there's going to be book-centric vendors. So it's a combination. And if you want more information on that, let me know. And I will get that to you on how you can sign, how you can apply, because we are curating this. We are going through to make sure that we have a nice variety and we don't have an oversaturation of any one particular genre. So we are doing that. Alrighty. And also new for 2025 is our Fall Book Festival. This is our first event in South Carolina. It is an indoor event. It is at the historic Greer Depot, which does sit right alongside an active train line. So those that want to come see the trains. This is going to be all authors. Maybe we'll do something with book-centric vendors for that one, but not this year. The Fall Book Festival is author-focused. You get to come, you get to enjoy all the new books, and actually both of them, Festival of Books and Creativity and the Fall Book Festival and our Meet the Authors in Michigan. These are all events that you get to come as the public, come in, and it costs you nothing to come and attend. Our authors, that's where they bring in their books and they get to talk to you about their books. You get to purchase their books. It's going to be a fun time. And I've got something in the works for the Festival of Books and Creativity that is going to be oh so much fun, but I can't announce it yet. I have some fun stuff coming for the Fall Book Festival. Can't announce it yet. It's one of those things. I can't announce this stuff yet. Okay. So the one thing that they always ask me at networking events, and they ask everybody this, is who are the best referrals? So I'm out and about. Who would be a really good referral for you? First off, authors. Self-published, small press published authors. These are the people that we are looking for. Writers. Have you been told that you should write a book? Have you told someone they should write a book? Refer them to me. They have started many writings but never finished. I have a whole bunch of those, I confess. Speakers, or those wanting to do speaking engagements. If you are doing speaking engagements, it is 100% better that you have a book on your speaking topic. It will lend you more credibility that you know what you're talking about because you've put it in the book. Business owners, yes, we are looking for sponsors for the Fall Book Festival. Please keep us in mind. Readers, it's great that we support authors and writers, but you know what? It's really good if we have readers come in and buy the books. Those readers are looking for new books to read. They want to find new to them authors. And of course, here's all our social media. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, which 2 of the 3 of these you're already watching. So hopefully you're following us um, on one of those platforms. I am going to turn it back over. Let me switch. There we go. Yes. So I'm going to switch off the screen. There we go. It's a beautiful thing. Alrighty, if I have any questions, let me know what your questions are. I cannot see who is watching. Imagine if I went on my phone, I could find out. But say hello. If you have any questions, let me know. I did kind of go through that kind of fast, but I only had 10 minutes at my presentation that I actually did that for the other day. Just a moment. I'm going to grab a quick drink. So, say hello down below, to the side, wherever those comments are. Let me know that you're watching. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know that too. Say replay in the comments. I don't know how quickly comments come through because honestly, I've never looked. See, and it says there's comments. See, it didn't show me that I had a comment. Diana. Yeah, it's not showing me my Facebook comments. That's the weird thing. Secrets, more info, please. No, but I think you already know what they are. But I'm not going to give out any secrets. Sorry. Not really. I'm not really sorry. Let me see if there's any over on YouTube because evidently my software doesn't show me comments. Let me see. It does not. I can't even tell if I'm live over on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? On my phone, I can't tell your videos. Live. No, it doesn't show. So I don't know if this is actually live over on. I'll have to check that later. Gotta love it. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Okay, Diana caught me. I don't see any other questions at the moment. So I am going to close this out. I hope that this was helpful, and I will answer any questions, leave them below. Let me know that you were watching, and leave a replay comment if you caught this on replay. Anywho, have a great day, and I'll chat with you later. Bye.